Yo, this is a motherfucker who needs no introduction. You are watching Breaking Records Radio.
You are now tuned in to Breaking Records Radio. My name is Alex, and I have here with me an absolute legend, from Grammys and Oscars to battling Eminem in the 1997 Scribble Jam to starring in movies alongside Alec Baldwin. I'm talking, of course, about the man, the myth, the legend, Rhymefest. What's good, my dude?
What's up, bro? What's up? How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling fantastic. Yourself?
Man, I'm feeling great. You know, I really believe this pandemic was a swinging of the pendulum. It was a reset. I mean, some people look at it like we were in isolation, but for a lot of other people, it was solitude. And it was the solitude that was needed to reset goals, to reset spirit, for life, for a shedding, right? Like we shedded a lot of life on earth for new life to come in a whole new way. And bro, not for nothing, we live in the future right now. Like the future that we always imagined back in the day, like this is it, with no flying cars.
100%. Yeah, I've had this conversation with other people as well, and I really feel like people took the pandemic in different ways. You had some people that were burdened by it, and understandably so, and I sympathize with a lot of that. But at the same time, there was people that took it as an opportunity in order to develop and do something productive for themselves. And you see that in different people's responses, even just through social media. And I think one of the things that I'm kind of proud of the artist community and the hip hop community is I feel like overwhelmingly the hip hop community took it as kind of a positive thing. Of course, obviously there's the whole aspect of touring and venues shutting down, and there's economic hardships that go with it. But I see the productivity like full blast when it comes to hip hop artists and just being able to release material, work on things, write books. Talking to Wordsmith, and he said that he ended up writing I think 2 or 3 books throughout this pandemic. That's just a common theme, right? Like people are really taking this time to work on themselves. And I think that happens anytime you end up getting forced kind of solitude, as you said, right? You see people go to prison for an extended period of time, and you can walk out of that being 2 different types of people, right? You see people that work on themselves, let it be kind of developing something, going back to school, even just working on their body and their physique and their wealth and or their health and wellness. It's different types of people take these situations differently, and you see that, but it's a blessing and a curse.
No, well, you can't have flowers without shit. You know what I'm saying? Like shit grows flowers, right? And I truly believe that, we needed something to force us to reimagine. When you talk about hip hop, we needed something to force us to reimagine how to do things. And not only that, to balance the playing field. I mean, shit, if you couldn't get on a Coachella stage or a Lollapalooza stage, or you weren't, blessed enough to be whoever the hell, you know what I'm saying? Like this was the time where a lot of artists who you thought were big, like you saw that they were nothing without the fucking glam, lights, and glitter. And then a lot of artists who had raw talent, you know what I mean, got to really shine with Reimagine creativity. So, it's a balancing of the scales, and it hasn't even it won't end. I think this is going to go on for the next 10 years. We're in the equivalent of the Industrial Revolution right now. So, a lot of people that were like, oh, it's the pandemic, we locked up, I got to create, I got to write a record, I got to do this, I got to do that. Nah, bruh. All you had to do was be still and absorb it. Like, if you couldn't absorb this fucking experience, what you're making is the same shit as the past before it.